Alrighty, your girl is locked and loaded. Alrighty, it is 4:50 in the morning. I landed in Aguadilla, got my rental car. Now I have a 2.5 hour drive to San Juan for one of my first Airbnb trips because I couldn't sign in on time for my Airbnb, so I had to kill some time. Gonna go on this swimming day trip, come back, check in, explore a little bit. I'm staying in a bed and breakfast, which is pretty awesome, so it'll be cool to talk to the people who live there and ask them a couple questions, honestly, because I remember he was texting me like, the hurricane's coming, we might have to cancel, and I was like, I'm crossing my fingers, so we'll see how it is. The flight was super chill. It was literally just 3.5 hours, not that long, and yeah, we're here and we're ready to get started. So let's get sorted.
To Lobos Island, Lobos Reef. So you can see it's a private island, so we're not allowed to go to the shore.
What's up, y'all? 6:30, been driving for 2 hours. Decided to stop at a good old Wendy's just because, one, I forgot to recap you guys on the experience, and two, just wanted to give you guys the lowdown on everything that went down. So it was absolute brutality driving from the airport to San Juan. If I hadn't been up for like bordering on 36 hours, it probably would have been fine, but I was just so tired that driving through the night and then watching the sunrise wasn't as cool as it should have been. But everything was worth it once I got to the catamaran and went on the cruise and stuff. We went to all these different areas. We got to swim. Like, mind you, I don't know how to swim, but just the thought of jumping into 25-foot deep water and just seeing what happened was kind of intriguing to me. And the water was so clear, it was so nice. All of the attendants and the captain Will and the bartender Maria, they were all so nice, so warm, so caring. But now I'm on my way to the Airbnb, stopping at this Wendy's because I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I gotta pee. And we'll see how the Airbnb goes. Peace out. This is a sick view as well. I wanted y'all to catch this sunset. Day one done. Ashy as hell, wet as hell, but the car held it down. First off, let's talk about this bad boy right here. You need a small car if you're gonna drive around these parts because you need to bob and weave everywhere, because that's the only way you're gonna get around anywhere. And that's what I've been doing. I mean, granted, this car has really great gas mileage, so thank you for holding it down, thrifty. But damn, anybody who has a bigger car, like, just try and bowl through everybody, I guess. Pretend like you're in New York and just keep going from there, you know? So after a long day of driving, I finally just got to my Airbnb. Found out it has a pool, which is hype, changes colors. And I'm feeling like a water creature today, so of course we're in it. There's also a hammock, 2 hammocks, Roku. it's all equipped. And I found out from my host that it's like off season right now. Everything's super cheap. There's nobody around, and there's a lot of opportunities to see some cool stuff. So I'm really hyped to explore Aguadilla tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going cave spelunking and ziplining, which I'm really excited for, but also partially kind of scared for because I read the reviews and the hiking that's involved is like legit and I don't hike, so we'll see about that. And I also have to wake up at 7 a.m. to get there, so that's another day of driving. But I'm super excited to be here. I'm gonna go shower, relax, go to sleep, wake up, do it all again tomorrow morning. We'll see how it goes. All right, that's day one, Puerto Rico. Alrighty, day 2, we are off to the races. Had to stop for off because these mosquitoes be coming at you. I'm just waiting for the rest of the people to get here for the cave diving stuff. So currently at the observatory, and it's actually really pretty around here. There's horses and there's cows on the way here, and it was completely secluded on the drive, so that was pretty awesome. I'm in Converse because I didn't want to wear my hiking shoes, and they're way too heavy. But this hike is supposed to be super hard, so I'm not excited, but we're gonna challenge ourselves and let's see if we can go find these people now. Peace out and wish me luck.
¿Nos tomarás una foto? ¿Nos tomarás una foto?
All right, post trip, had changed up. I'm exhausted. It was awesome though. Like, so many good views. The tour guides were so funny. They scared us, like literally put on a wolf costume and popped out of the water, scared the heck out of me. I was screaming, it was so bad. But it was awesome. I'm definitely gonna come and do it again. Met some people from New York, Upper East Side, Midtown, Seattle, other people from Puerto Rico. But it was such an awesome experience, and got to see like all these different plants that moved when you touch them. And he was telling us about there's a 1,000 foot wide, 500 foot tall radio tower there. That's why we couldn't bring our phones, because it would mess up everything. It's massive. It's called the Arcebo Observatory. Massive thing. We walked all around it. It was so cool to see. But I'm exhausted, ready to eat and ready to shower, and see where else the day takes me. Cutest Airbnb ever. Look at this. It's technically a bed and breakfast, which is what I found out. They make breakfast every morning at 8 a.m. Got a nice little place to chill out. Is there a light for this place? Let's see. I don't know, but it's really cute. And they have a map of everywhere, all the tea on what to do, and then this is my crib. The whole bed. It's messy, I apologize. AC, and of course, the works. Good morning, everybody. Day 3 in Puerto Rico. Going to the Gozlandia waterfall. Extremely hype. It's my birthday, 22, finally. I'm super late, as per usual. But I did want to stop and talk about one thing really quick. So I was talking to my Airbnb host, and he was telling me about the effects of Maria here in the town. And this is a town that was like, well, for 26 hours by almost 100-mile-per-hour winds. And there was so much, like, they were without water for 4 months, without cell connection, service, anything for 4 months. People died because they didn't have like diabetes medicine. The old people couldn't get any medicine to help them. He was telling me that right here be a house right here, and now there isn't, because of, there used to be a house across the street right there too, and now there isn't. And now he grows a lot of plants along where the old house was, because when Maria happened, they were without trees. Like all the trees around here that you see, they grow bananas, grapefruit, avocado, but they were all torn down and couldn't reproduce anything for 6 months. So now he has cacao, grapefruit, avocados, all these different plants around here, so that if anything was like that is to ever happen again, he's safe and fine on the food sense of things. And this house was built in 1962, he said. It's La Casa Azul. It's where I've been staying, and they luckily weren't hit too hard. They had to replace a couple things, but nothing as crazy as some of the other people who were whose houses were made of wood. And if their houses were made of wood, they almost 100% guarantee that they were gone, because there was 26 hours of winds. 26 hours. Like, I was thankful that Dorian passed by while I was here, but just to think about the impact and how strong it was. I've never experienced a hurricane before. California doesn't have hurricanes, New York doesn't have hurricanes, but it's just interesting to talk to these people, to know what they've been through, and I don't know, it's cool to support them. Use Airbnb. This is not a promotion for Airbnb, but like that, he was telling me that using Airbnb literally helps him like keep this place going, and for him to come back after Maria, because it gives him funds to make the house better, make any repairs. Like, there are so many things that our money can be put to good use. And maybe I'm feeling sentimental on this 22nd birthday and feeling like I gotta, you know, go out there and help a lot of people. But my guy just gave me everything I needed to do in San Sebastian when I go there today. And he knows this place like the back of his hand. He's got it down pat. So every day I go to him and I ask him, hey, I'm going to this place. What should I do here? And every day he gives me a list as long as my legs like. And I'm like, you know what? You are the man. So just wanted to do a little quick tidbit on that, because I am in the central part of where it happened, and sometimes it's easy to disconnect from that because we're in the United States and this didn't really happen to us per se, but just to be here and to learn about it and to know firsthand what happened and to see firsthand the effects of it was really important for me. So I just wanted to give that to you guys. A little tidbit today on the 22nd birthday. Peace. I'll see you in a little bit. Honestly, if I wasn't here right now, I would not believe my eyes. This place is stunning. The sunset is coming down. It looks beautiful. Like, this is some real stuff. But after the little tour thing, the tour guide took me, because other girls had to go to Hacienda de la Fe. It's a mock-up of a salt factory and a coffee factory. So it's like a little bit of history. And then I came to Rincon. I'm at the lighthouse right now. That's the beach behind me. I'm gonna watch the sunset. And then I'm supposed to go out with my instructor from the Airbnb. He was like, let's go to Taboo. And I was like, it's your birthday. He was like, it's your birthday. I was like, okay, I'm down. But I thought the other girls were gonna go, so now they're not going. So I'm like, do I go? But I know how to handle myself. We'll see how this goes, and I'll check in with y'all later. Bye. So as weird as this situation may look, everything is under control. Bro, the amount of people here, like, I was in a bathing suit still, and I was like, shoot, I have to get out of this. So I leaned my chair back. People have been walking by this entire time, and I'm like, putting on what I can. Jesus, it's kind of ratchet, and I feel kind of gross and disgusting, and it's super hot, but I don't want to keep the car on because I don't want it to die. I already set off the alarm once. So we'll see how this night goes. Hello, Mr. Crab. There's one thing I've learned from this entire experience is that I need to go home a lot earlier. Another day, another breakfast. Like, is that sick? The type. But day 3, last day. Just gonna explore around, drive around, see what I can see, and call it a day. So this is Casas de Colores. The ocean is literally right there. Imagine living in these houses. These stairs are really steep though. Can you hear me? My breath. Oh my God, I am so lost. Pink and white. Salt stuff that they put in here. And it's so weird. It's my last couple hours in San Juan, or not San Juan, in Puerto Rico. My flight's been delayed from 1:50 to 2:50, and I think it's because of all the storm stuff in Florida. Hopefully I can get out today. But I'm going to the airport right now. I'm gonna drop off the rental car, stay in there, and see how it goes.